We made the active and retired members made concessions in the pension department with readjustments in how the cost of living is calculated, and that generated millions of dollars in savings that in the beginning of this process we had not anticipated. So based on that, I think we were able to negotiate for modest pay raises. We also agreed to start paying into healthcare and start premium sharing on the healthcare because we recognize that it's time. You know, we were getting a lot of criticism for that. It is something that I will say we've given up benefits a lot in the past to maintain, but we recognize that it was time to start contributing to our healthcare.
Sorry, I jumped in here if I repeat things. Talk about the concessions made by the police department. And is it painful for you guys?
I think right now it's going to be not as painful, but we're locking into something where before we were not locked into. So being able to predict that over the years, we just don't know if it eventually is going to be painful. But the concessions that we made were basically in the calculation of our pension COLAs, which is cost of living increase, and that through the calculating and actually going to a fixed number instead of an assumed number, it was able to greatly reduce the unfunded liability in the pension fund.
And that would impact, is a concession by people who have already retired officers?
Yes, which is, that was huge. I mean, that generated a lot of money for the city and for this budget in particular.
Did they come forward and wanting to help? Is that what you said?
Well, we're pretty active. Our retired members stay pretty active in the FOP. So through our regular meetings, they had heard of what the active members were planning on doing, and they inquired about it. And we researched it and presented it to them, and they thought it was something that they wanted to look into. And once they got the numbers, and we showed them the numbers of what it did to the liability of the fund and what it did to reduce the MMO, and that the impact that it would have on the active guys, hopefully being able for everyone to keep their jobs, they stepped up and said they were willing to do it.
And you're happy, obviously, about no job loss?
Absolutely, yeah. That's big. I think we can work hard to maintain the level of service we've been providing for the last couple of years and maintain the involvement in the community and some proactive things that we've been doing. That all that would have been gone had we been reduced. So
that's a big reduction. I mean, 30, what was the number? 33? 33 officers going into the new year with possibly out of job. I mean, this is...
Yeah, we would have been down into the 60s for officers. So I can't even imagine how we would have done it. I really don't know. And that would have been an incredible task for the chief and the captains to even field these departments. So I don't know how they would have done it.
Okay, thanks. And,
Your name and how you spell it?
Michael Davis, Davis.
Your title?
Yeah, sorry, your title.
I'm the president of the city FOP.
Okay, and these negotiations have been going on since June. You reached the deal late last night?
We reached the deal in principle early Friday, and then over the weekend. And
4-year deal?
4 years.
Okay. And they'll contribute to health care starting next year?
Yes.
And pension, or basically made up the $2.2 million?
Yes.
Okay. And you have about 100 on staff now?
Right now, I believe, but there's scheduled retirements for 2015. I don't have those
no
exact
new
numbers.
hires, right? Is that correct?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, so if anyone retires, resigns, it won't be filled.
Right.
So, okay.
Until, I guess, future budgets are calculated.
Does this mean anyone's paycheck is actually going to go down?
No.
Paycheck or, retiring?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.